So we're here in the shop today to highlight some features of the Formech 508. Now it's a small vacuum former, 2 foot by 2 foot area for the actual forming. We use it a lot for prototype packaging and verifying that our designs are going to be easily transferable to like an actual manufacturing process. So there are a number of features in the Formech 508 that suit our needs very well. Mainly, there is a setting where you can set all of your times and heat settings and then call them up at later times. There's a lot of times where we may be working on a project and we'll have to pause until we get verification from a factory, and when we come back making any kind of changes, we can call those settings up and be ready to go right out of the gates. Other features that are included: we could have a fan on this to increase cycle time. We have basically pre-stretched, so we're keeping the plastic from getting too low and out of the range from the heaters. And overall, it's just very conducive to prototyping. Rather than forming molds on a very large vacuum forming machine where there's a lot of waste, we're able to reduce the waste significantly and run through parts a lot quicker. So I want to give you an example of how we would normally use the machine and kind of how easy it is to use. Now we've already have settings programmed in here, so I'm going to call those settings up for one of our molds that we recently worked on, and I'll run through the process. So right now, very basic user interface. All I'm going to do is I'm going to load our particular run that has all of our settings, and then I'm going to hit run. That's it. The machine is ready to go aside from heating up. Once it's warmed up, we can then go through and show the process of forming. What I have here is just a standard one of our molds used for verification. Now this mold is an FDM rapid prototype part. Doesn't have to be. We use a lot of molds that are cut out of high density urethane foam or even out of different metals. But for rapid prototyping, we like to use the FDM because it's quick, easy, and we're able to get verifiable results fairly quickly. So in the process, all I need to do is I need to place the mold on the tray. There's a handle on the side. For this particular machine, you're raising the part up into the plastic. So I'm going to drop the part down into the vacuum chamber. I'm going to take a piece of plastic. This particular plastic is a PETG, 30 thousandths thickness. Now that I have my piece, I'm going to lay it across my forming field. We have a clamp that goes down, locks the plastic in place, and is going to hold it there while it's heating. And really, the only thing I need to do to initiate the cycle is pull the heating tray forward. Now I had mentioned before that our heat settings and our time settings are pre-programmed, and I called them up before I ran. So what we've got here is it's actually going through a timing process. The Formech will notify me when the plastic is done heating, and I'm going to roll it back, pull up the part, and then pull a vacuum. And again, what's great about this model is it's that easy to use. The part's done, we vacuum formed the plastic, and all that's left to do is take the part out, and we're ready to go again.
Everyday Edisons would like to thank Formech for their continued support. To find out more about Formech's vacuum forming machines and other innovative thermoforming equipment, please visit formechinc.com.